Hey guys, it's me Kate again. So this video will be my March TBR. So we'll be asking Bookopoly what I'll be reading in the month of March. So let's go on to the roll number 1. So let's go with roll number 1. 5. Last time we landed on the Roman, so that's why I'm going for 5. Big book or 500 pages. Can't do that. So roll number 1 ended up being a big book over 500 pages. I think this one is over 500 pages. Yeah, the last page looks like being 694, so that's over 500, a lot over 500. So we have A Court of Mist and Fury by C.R.J. Maas. So in this second book in the Court of Thorns and Roses series, where we are following Feyre, who one day while hunting for her family accidentally kills a fey wolf. And stuff of course goes from there. I'm currently rereading the first book in a series, so this is going to be fun. So let's go into the roll number 2. Now roll number 2. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. 10, the most recent purchase. Okay. And because it's a double, I have to add 1 roll. Roll number 2 ended up being a double, so instead of 3, we are going to have 4 rolls. So roll number 2 was most recent purchase. So that can only be The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. This actually I haven't purchased with my own money, but my mom bought for me for Christmas, but it still counts. So in this one we are following 2 girls who one is just about to enter a sorority of witches and the other one is sorority president, and when some of the other sorority members end up going missing, 2 of them team up to figure out what the hell is going on. Now let's go on to the roll number 3. Roll number 3. 10 again. 10, sci-fi, can do that. Roll number 3 ended up being science fiction, and actually I have one. It's Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Kristoff. I need to reread this one and the second one again because I didn't have chance to get the third one in time, so I forgot all what happened in it, so I need to reread these 2 again to actually finish the series with the third one. So in this one we are following the Space Squad 312, I think, which actually is Band of Misfits because their squad leader actually was late to his graduation, and even though he's one of the best cadets in their year, instead of choosing the best of the best, he ends up with the bottom of the barrel, all because he was saving this girl right here on the cover named Aurora. So now we have SAR pupil Tyler Jones, Aurora, a cocky diplomat with a black belt in sarcasm, a sociopath scientist with violence for shooting her bunkmates, a smart-ass tech whiz with the galaxy's biggest chip on his shoulder, an alien warrior with anger management issues, and a tomboy pilot who's totally not into Thai, in case you are wondering. And they have to save the galaxy. Of course, not everything goes as planned. So to role number 4, fourth and hopefully our last roll. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Random letter. Okay. It ended up being a random letter. So basically what that means, I'm going to go to random letter generator and generate a letter which has to be first a letter of letters, either name or surname or both, but I don't think there's both on my shelf. Okay, can let's generate V. Oh. Yes, I do actually. I just remember that this name, this author's name actually starts with V. Dump me. So one of the books that I have to read for one of the reading challenges that I'm doing this year is Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. And just happens to be on my TBR for one of them for March, so of course letter V. So in this one we are following a girl named Mara who is a red, and in this world reds do not have powers and silvers do. And one day while doing her day-to-day stuff, she finds out that she actually has powers, which leads her into this political plotline, which is crazy. So that's it for Bookopoly. Now I'm going to go through all the books that I have here and which prompts for which challenge they are fulfilling. So this might take a while because there's a lot of challenges that I'm doing. Yeah, there's one here. So the first we have The Gentleman's Guide to Light and Virtue by Mackenzie Lee, which is about a guy named Monty who is just about to go on to his grand tour with his best friend Percy, who he may or may not be in love with, and his younger sister Felicity. So this is on my TBR for Beyond the Bookends 2022 Reading Challenge. TBR for, let me just find the prompt. Read historical fiction. And this one is on a lot of TBRs, I think. Then on the Bookless Queens 2022 Reading Challenge TBR, it was for, what's the number, 40, prompt 41, which is reread a favorite. Then we have it on 2022 monthly motif reading challenge TBR for prompt buzz about the book. This was buzzed about a few years ago. I think in 2018, 2019, when I remember hearing about this when the sequel came out. And that's it. Then the other one that I haven't put on my Bookopoly TBR is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. So this is on my TBR for, let me just check. Bookless Queens 2022 reading challenge for the prompt of purchasing the book in a bookstore. If I remember correctly, my dad and I were both in a bookstore when he bought me this. That's really, if I'm remembering correctly, I got this book in 2019. I think it's 2019. I'm not sure. It's also like, is this only one of these? Turns out it is. Then we have Red Queen. I think this one is on a lot of them also. So we have, wait a sec. I cannot read my own handwriting, Moses, so this one soon. Not this one. Maybe not even this one. On my March TBR for monthly keyword challenge TBR. So, and the passwords for that are Endfall, Loud Queen, Woods 9, Beautiful and Crown, and word Queen is in the title. And turns out that's it. I don't think that the Ravens were on any of the TBRs. Then we go on to A Court of Mist and Fury, which is on my TBR 4. Bookless Queen, this is a cover. Bookless Queens 2022 reading challenge for a book everybody is talking about. At least everybody in my corner of the internet is talking about this one still. You wouldn't believe it. Then on my stacked reviews reading challenge TBR for, let me just check the prompt. Book written in a foreign language. Yes, it's written in English, of course. And that's it. And last but not least, Aurora Rising. It's on my at least one TBR for Queens 2022 Reading Challenge from 33. And I put Aurora Rising and its sequel for 2 books by the same author. And of course that the books in the same series would be by the same author. And I think that's actually it regarding this one. Yeah, that's it. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Down below you have my social media, my email and some other stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.